All right. Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay. The date today is 15th November 2022. Time right now is 9:57 in the morning. Okay. I just have a confession confession to make with you guys, or rather, this is more of me speaking my heart out and being as transparent as possible. Okay. I decided that I would name this video as "I failed" because it's actually true. It's something that I failed, which I want to share with you. Okay. Now, and let me share with you why am I being open about this, because I think what happens is many times when you see these people who are online, like for example, you see me online, you see some of you feel that I'm larger than life because my videos are seen around the world. So we tend to have this image of people who are uh, like, I, for lack of a better word, celebrities or larger than life. We think they are perfect. We think these people have no weaknesses. We think they don't have any temptations. So, and then we aspire to be like them. Like, whomsoever is your hero, Elon Musk, or maybe a film actor, maybe it could be Shah Rukh Khan, or maybe it could be Leonardo DiCaprio, or whomsoever. Okay, so now there are a small handful of people who admire me for the few qualities that I have. I think I owe it to not only them, but I owe it to myself to be honest and genuine about not only the good things, the celebratory, or the good things, the stuff that we achieve success, but also to share with you the struggles. And this is a struggle that I wanted to highlight. Okay, so the main thing is, just like you're human, I'm also human. So I also have weaknesses. I also have times that I failed. And this is one incident that I want to share with you. Now, for those of you who follow my channel, have known that since September 2022 of this year, I started my diet plan to lose weight. Now, this is not just a diet plan. This is not just a image building exercise, or I want to look good, or I want to get more views on YouTube. This was actually a very personal statement to myself, because it was a reflection of my life. It was a reflection of my personality. It was a reflection of my character. Um, for me, food. Okay, I love food. I'm a guy who is addicted to food. People have various addictions. Some people have sex, some people have smoking, some people have drinking, some people have gaming, some people have gambling. In my case, before, when I was young, obviously it used to be girls. I enjoyed, I wouldn't say sex, but I enjoyed the thrill of the chase. Okay, I love that. Another addiction of mine was attention. I love attention. Look at me, look at me. That's why all these tattoos and all that. Then obviously it became bodybuilding and showing off, and um, then at some point, food also jumped in, and food was always there. Food was always my addiction, but I think it just jumped many notches higher after I went into the world of bodybuilding. And I was born and raised in a family where I was deprived of food. My mother and stepfather used to keep good food hidden from me. They would give my stepbrother like chocolates, nuts, good food, but they would give me just I wouldn't say leftovers, but they would keep it hidden in the cupboard, okay, in the bedroom where my brother and they used to stay. I used to sleep in the living room. So I always grew up feeling like food is less. I always had that psychological thing. So obviously, when I moved into the real world independence, I would eat and gobble as if there's no tomorrow. And many of us, we act like there is no food. That's why many of our Indians, when we go for buffet or when we go for five people, sorry, let me just put this on mute. So when people generally go for parties, or if you see our Indians, they act like they never see food, especially when they go to a buffet table. They will just pile on food because they think I can't go the second round, or they think food will get over. That's why Indians waste so much of food. They pile on. It's like, just take how much you want. But people who are born and raised in an environment where, food is available in plenty, they just take little. So for me also, that was a real life education to know that when I go to a buffet, I don't have to pile on food. Okay. So, and alcohol, when alcohol is served in weddings or functions, our Indians, being an Indian, I'm telling you that Indian passport holder, I've seen Indians, how they act like in the booze counter, like there is no tomorrow. Okay. Now, having said that, I just give you a context. So for me, food has been massive weakness. And I think as you move towards being, as your age grows, as you take on more priorities, as you have a family, as you become a father figure, um, you hold yourself to certain standards. So now, for me, what has happened is I went through the bariatric surgery because I was really, really overweight, massive. I was almost close to 125 kilos, plus my health was failing, plus I was going to be diabetic, plus blood pressure, plus the damage to my body with steroids and my joints. I couldn't even walk up the stairs. I was that big and fat, and plus, I was bleeding internally. Whenever I'd go and shit, I'd lose so much of blood. So I was anemic. So I was, even though I was posting videos 5 years ago, people didn't know, but I was dying. I was actually dying inside. So I had to go through the bariatric surgery. I couldn't go through any more diets and exercise because the joints, back, everything was paining. And lo and behold, after I did the bariatric surgery, those graphic videos are there. Just, it's slightly restricted because they show me naked and they show me being operated on. You can just type Loy Machedo bariatric surgery operation or Silver Line Hospital. So after I got the surgery, from my highest of 125 kilos, I came down to, close to 80 kilos. So I lost around 40 plus. But then after I lost, and my stomach became small for 1 year after the surgery, I couldn't eat much. But then what happened is, bad habits, they don't leave you, they follow you. And at some point, we have this habit that we push the limits to see, can we do the thing that we enjoy? So even though my stomach was small, I've done the R and Y. That is, for I'm not very good at those technical terms, but there is sleeve where, if this is your stomach, they just make it like a tube. That's a sleeve. They just cut one part of the stomach. The other one, the bypass, is where your stomach, they make a small pouch. Okay, this is your stomach. They make a small little, like as big as an egg, and then they take this intestine and they connect it here. So it bypasses. It's called a bypass. You can Google search. So I was eating less, but because the memories of good food, chocolates, ice creams. I love sugar. Initially, my body was rejecting. When I put sugar in my mouth, I would get pain and I would get dizzy and all that. But then, the body is an incredible machine where at some point, your body gets used to it. Like alcohol. The first time you drank, you must have felt terrible. Or the first cigarette you smoke, you felt terrible. But after some point, your body gets used to it. So the same problem was, I was introducing sugar into my body. I was introducing all the things I should not be eating. And, given the lifestyle that I sit in a room, just imagine the whole day. I don't go out. I don't have friends. I don't do anything else. Even girls, I stopped. Even gym, I stopped everything. So obviously, you get bored, no? And you watch movies and you want to put something in your mouth, because it's enjoyable. So slowly started moving back to the bad food habits. Now, my weight started to increase gradually. Even when we gain weight, we don't gain weight fast. We gain weight slowly. And that is why we don't notice. So I think from the lowest point of 70, that time, 70, my wife is saying the lowest I was 78 or whatever. I climbed to 79. I didn't notice. I climbed to 80. I kind of noticed, but I didn't bother much. This went on for a couple of months. Then my capacity to eat started to increase. Then I went to 81, which is where I told myself, the day I reach 82, I will go on a diet. I don't care. Okay. But then 80, 81, 82, 80, 81, it just kept going up and down. It didn't go to 82 as such. One fine day, after eating a lot, and I was eating right from the time I got up in the morning. Just imagine, before, it was like I would get up in the morning, I would just have coffee, go for a small run, and make my videos. Then I would eat my first meal. Then I would eat throughout the day. Until I would sleep, I would keep eating. But one fine day, it became like my weight was 80. I remember that's how I started my diet, 83.8. That means I jumped from 82 to almost 84. And I was like, what the hell is this, man? And it was not a joke, because I already spent 5,000 US dollars to get that operation to reduce my stomach. And here I was again poisoning myself by eating and destroying my life. So now what has all this got to do with this video title, I Failed? I told you, I went on this journey. It has been now 75 days. I've literally kept a date. I've kept a diary date, Excel sheet. What is my weight? How much weight have I lost? What is the total weight? So yesterday, I don't know, I guess it was one of those days where my self-control was not up to the mark, my mood swings. I was supposed to eat at 9. After I wake up in the morning, I wake up at around 6 or 9 or 10 or whatever time I get up in the morning. I will eat my first meal only after 6 in the evening, or 6 or 9 in the evening. So after I get up, my normal schedule is I go to the gym, okay? Then go for a run or a walk. So walk, go to the gym, walk. Then I would do my videos, clients. If there's client work, obviously that comes first. Then comes gym and clients. And then towards the evening, I eat after 6. Now my body got used to after 6, so I pushed it to after 9. But it's hard. It's not easy. Especially after you fast for 8 hours, you don't eat another 8 hours, plus you push. So it was tough. So yesterday, I decided 6 o'clock, I'll not wait till 9. And then I decided to eat something. And before I knew it, I don't know what happened. I got tempted to have a croissant. Then I got tempted to have an almond sweet croissant. Then I went and, you go on a mad spending spree. I just thought, okay, I'll buy this croissant. I'll buy this. And I ended up buying the things I should not be eating. I've told myself for 4 months I'll not eat. I ate the sweet. I wanted to buy, custard. Then I went to the Indian restaurant. I had kheer, which is rice with sweet, which I told myself I wouldn't eat. Then I wanted to eat an ice cream. And before you know it, the whole night, yesterday, whole night, not joking, all the way till, I think, 12 in the afternoon or 1 in the afternoon, I was eating. Ah, man. I ate. I don't know what the hell happened. I just lost control. And, obviously you get like full, like, oh. And then I was like, man, what the hell? What the hell am I doing? See, you might feel this is very silly. Oh, he's just eating food and he's done. No, 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 no. You're mistaken. This is not just about food. This is about addiction. This is about you holding yourself accountable to your behavior and your character and your self-control. It's very easy to fail and to go back. Now, I know what you'll say. Oh, no, you just failed. Go back. No, it's not like that, man. It's not. Just imagine if you're in a marriage or in a relationship and you said that you'll be loyal and faithful to your partner, and then you end up having an extramarital affair or you sleep around. You can't just say, yeah, okay, I slept around. It's cool. No. If you hold yourself to a certain standard, you'll be like, shit, man. So, I'll tell you the first thing that came to my mind was as I was indulging in the food and buying, I was like, man, this diet thing is too much. This fasting thing is too much. Yeah, just stop it. I even asked myself, like, okay, I'm going to do this till December. Let's just forget it. So many thoughts came to my mind that should I continue? Should I not continue? Do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? Right now, the lowest weight was at 70 kilos. I lost a total of 13 kilos. Do I want to come down to 69? I know it might sound like just 1 kilo, but it becomes harder as time goes by. I never reached 69. I always wanted to reach 69. Do I really want to push it? Or can I go on an extreme diet, not eat for 2-3 days and come down to 69 and then say, yeah, fuck this. But then it's a gimmick. I'm not being true and honest to myself. It was not an extreme diet of not eating 3-4 days, bring the weight down, losing the water weight, and then eating and coming back in 2-3 days back. So then I'm cheating myself. I'm cheating everyone. I don't want to do that. I want to be consistent. So do I really want to come down from 70 to 69? Do I want to maintain at 72? Okay, I told myself I will do 3 months and then go back to normal. Now, what is normal? Does normal mean I continue intermittent fasting? Does normal mean I'll bring back rice? Does normal mean I'll bring back sweets, chocolates, ice creams? Do I want to spike my insulin up again and be addicted to food? Or do I want to go on this, eat whatever you want, become fat, and then end of the year, start this extreme diet? That would bring more views. But then if I remain consistent and don't lose anything, nobody's going to be bothered. So there were plenty of questions that were going through my mind. And this might sound silly to you, but I'll tell you, you will go through a phase in your life where you'll have to ask yourself these questions. Business, relationship, addiction, smoking, drinking, drugs, and in my case, food. So, and I think it becomes very important to be very careful because sometimes maybe you'll be sober, you'll not drink, and then you relapse. You'll not get into addiction of smoking, drinking, drugs, whatever, or gambling, and then you relapse. And then all the gains that you made will just go down the toilet. Now, I'll be honest with you. I wish I could come up with in this video and tell you, yes, this is what I decided. I'm going to follow intermittent fasting for the rest of my life, or I'm not going to eat chocolates for the rest of my life. But then again, that's not realistic. I'm not going to continue keto throughout my life. I want to enjoy good food. I want to enjoy chocolates. I like donuts. I like ice creams. I want to live a balanced life. But then the question is, oh, insulin will spike up. Maybe I can be addicted. So do I want to do intermittent fasting? And do I want to finish at 6 or 9? Do I want my weight to be at a particular level, lower, or is it okay to go higher? Because if you see many people who have done their diets, at some point they've stopped and then they've gone back a couple of pounds, or some have totally stopped and gone back to reaching the same weight and they have now become even fatter. Uh, to be honest with you, I don't give a damn. I'm telling you really, I don't care what people think online. Oh, Loy, you gain back all the fat that you made, yo-yo diet, ha ha ha. I don't know most of these people who are there. Good, bad, ugly, it doesn't benefit me. Right? It doesn't increase my bank account. I've told you this. For me, end of the day, money matters. Okay. But it is more about me. I need to hold myself accountable. So I've not yet come to a decision. I've not reached a decision. But as of now, if you were to ask me, I do want to continue intermittent fasting because what I've realized is I don't need as much food as I used to think. That's number one. Second one is, I think this is a tough question. Do I want to be at my lowest? Like the lowest was 70 point, whatever, 70.6 kilos. Um, what is the weight that I want to keep my body on? Now, I have more or less decided I want to touch 68.3 kilos, 68.8 kilos. Then I would have lost 15 kilos. Now, there's a good way of doing it and there's a wrong way of doing it. The good way is be consistent and take it slowly. Let your body come gradually to 68. Hold it there for some time. And after maybe a week, 2 weeks, then bounce back. That is the right way to do it. The wrong way or the way to fool people would be go on 2-3 days, don't eat food for 2-3 days, go extreme, don't drink water, bring that weight down, brag about it online. Yes, I've done 68, lost 15 kilos. Oh, wow. And all that. People will admire. And then just stop. Just stop. The minute I see my weighing scale, stop, get back. Don't inform anyone that my weight has gone up. But then I'm fooling myself, right? Just to get some likes. I don't want to do that. I'm being honest with you. I don't want to do that. I want to come down to 68 and leave it there for some time. And then decide, okay, after a month, go back. Now that will be very tough. Huh? Let me tell you, that will be very tough because that's a lifestyle change. So that's another decision which I've more or less decided, but I need to commit to that. I told you, I will eat chocolates, I will eat ice creams. I want to live a balanced life. I just love food, but I need to develop a balance because I'm no longer a young buck. I'm not 20 years old. I'm 45, going to be 50 after another few years. Can't take health for granted. But I want to enjoy life also, which I told you. Last, if not the least, I think I want to follow a regimen that is consistent, that is sustainable, and not a gimmick lifestyle like gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight. At some point, whom am I fooling? Yeah. But I think after I achieve the weight, the 68 kilos, and after December, I want to ease off on this daily videos. Maybe I'll have a video maybe once a while because remember I told you I took this project to lose weight, not only prove it to myself but to also inspire other people and to have the daily vlogs. So maybe I'll stop after December. But the goal is I want to reach 68, hopefully before January 1st. So I'm going to keep it consistent until December end. After December end, maybe I'll stop these vlogs, these regular vlogs. I will say this is my final weight, and I'll announce that I'm stopping this journey. But I'm going to continue certain lifestyle choices like intermittent fasting, and yes, maybe allow my body to gain a few pounds. I'm just being realistic. but there'll be a cutoff. Beyond this, no. So if I'm lowest at 68, maybe I'll allow the body to come at 72 max, but not beyond that. So a new weight. But yeah, I think the main thing about the failure was, after keeping my self-control for 70, 75 days, I lost control so badly that I just went to the extreme end of failure, and it didn't feel good, man. That, when you plan to fail, it's more enjoyable. But when you lose control and you fail, you feel miserable. And after 75 days of holding myself with the highest standards, man, you'll not believe, from 72 kilos, I checked my weight after eating all that food and, drinking. I went up to nearly 74.6, nearly 3 kilos of food. Just imagine, 3 kilos. I even ate noodles packet, the coca with the noodles. I know you might say, Eloy, give yourself a break. But I lost control. I'm not very happy about it. Anyway, I'm disappointed with myself that I not only lost self-control, I lost it in an extreme way. My wife was also surprised. And now the fridge is filled with food. And so as a kind of discipline to myself, I want to hold myself accountable. I'm going to fast for 24 hours, full day. It's going to be very tough because I already had a lot of sugar, a lot of rice. So I will feel the withdrawal symptoms. Today, I may not eat. Obviously, my energy levels will be down. I may not be able to be that productive. Told my wife, maybe my mood swings will be bad. Now it is only 10:24. I got up at around, I think, 8. So 24 hours is not going to be easy, at least for a guy like me who loves food. So I'm just going to have coffee and just water throughout the day. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I know it's going to be tough. Would I be tempted not to continue the fast? Possibilities are very high. Would I most probably fail? Very high chances, especially when you're trying to sleep in the night and you can't sleep. You're tossing, turning. I'll try to figure it out. And my goal is till tomorrow at 8 o'clock not to eat. Obviously, I don't want to get up and eat food. I will go to the gym. I'll go for my walk. And then after 24 hours, maybe push another 6 more hours or 8 more hours and break my fast at 6 in the evening. So from today till tomorrow. And the reason for this is not to impress you guys. The reason for this is to get my insulin levels down, discipline myself, and to get back on my target. I had made up my mind that I will lose weight. I'm at 72 today. My weight, I check my weight. Say I write down the numbers. I don't know if you can see every. Now this is just the video. This thing, some codes that I put. The 72.5. Yeah. So today I'm at 72.5. Obviously gained 2 kilos over the past week for eating a little bit from my lowest 70. So yeah. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. I don't know. I don't know if you can relate to what I'm saying, but the main reason for sharing this video is to let you know that, even these so-called celebrities or these people that you follow online, we have our struggles, we have our moments, we have our challenges. Life is not that linear. It's not that straight. There's ups and downs, and It's unpredictable. And yeah, with all the stress, money, making money, clients, work, personal life, challenges, we have our temptations and our personal struggles, So yeah, I just thought I'd make this video and share it with you guys. Let me know your thoughts. And I just hope that if you are also going through the same struggles of addiction, food, health, whatever, know that you're not the only one who is struggling through it all alone. There are people like me who also want to not only discipline oneself, but also achieve, success with our personal struggles. Anyway, this was one of these videos which I wanted to speak to you heart to heart. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. You guys take care.